Once again, this is brought to you by channel IHB 1020. Uh, I know I'm about to ruffle some feathers. I'm about to, like I've been doing, upsetting a lot of people. But when it comes to the truth, I mean, what's wrong with just telling the truth? I know a lot of people believe, and a lot of people have that's smart enough, and I guess people like me are kind of dumb. To tell a person what they want to hear. Fuck giving them the truth because the truth hurts. Like Kevin Samuels. All he was doing was giving the black woman the truth and statistics behind that truth. And the black woman being so used to people uh telling her what she wants to hear, stroking her ego. They couldn't deal with the truth. Here's statistics that says this, black woman. And you're searching for something where the statistics says you're not gonna get it. There's a very small chance of you getting it. And then the fact that all of y'all are chasing this, it even lower the chance of you getting it. But I've been saying this for a minute. I'm like the big unk. Um, that's how you get your ass whooped and allowed you to continue to tell the story like the nigga beat for you. This is why I lost the fight. This is why the nigga got the ups on me. Everybody know you got your ass whooping. When you running into people, you telling them this is why I got my ass whooped. This, that. And the big unk or your homeboy get tired of that shit and finally just say in front of everybody, nigga, you got your ass whooped. Nigga, stop. Stop the bullshit. The nigga didn't beat for you. The nigga didn't steal you. The nigga didn't come up from behind you. You did not slip and fall. You got your ass whooped. And that is what I'm saying to black people. We need to stop the bullshit. We need to stop the bullshit making a million excuses about what happened other than saying we got our ass whooped. We make 1,000 excuses. We the children of Israel. The white man is the devil. He got 2,000 years to rule. All this bullshit other than man and us as a people sitting down, man and women on equal terms, and sit down and man up and say, you know what, man, we got our ass whooped. That's it. Instead of all this bullshit, what happened is we really the children of Israel. We went wrong with God, and God decided to punish us. There we go. We're gonna blame God for this. You're gonna actually blame God for this. Here's a thought, younger generation, because the generation I'm in is some goofy motherfuckers. I got to be real. Some sleep people. We are asleep. We thinking because we got Jesus, we woke. We thinking because we got Allah, we woke. No, nigga. Think about this. All over the sea, if you're stuck right here in the United States of America, you're not seeing things. Right. All over the continent, the world, Earth, the melanated man is in a fucked up situation. So here's a question I'm gonna ask you. Think about this. Let's go to Australia. They're showing you finally now that the Aboriginals, what they call Aboriginals, the people that really was first on, as far as they know, on in Australia. They didn't put them people over there and them people in poverty, real bad poverty. And the people that run Australia is the unmelanated people. What you trying to say? They the children of Israel too, and they went wrong with God, and that's why God punished them and put them in that situation. Let's go to India for you intelligent niggas. If you go to India, I haven't been, so I don't know the whole of India. I know through my research. If you go to India and find the melanated people, I'm talking about people black as me, blacker than me, they are in a worse situation than unmelanated people. So all this, so are you saying they the children of Israel too, and God punished them too, and decided, nigga, for straying away from me, I decided to punish all you melanated motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. And if that is so, come with your facts, nigga. If what I am saying does not make sense to you niggas, come with your motherfucking facts. Let's sit down and talk about it. I would prefer to have a conference because I need niggas that know history. Niggas like I have to bring these niggas up and we can sit down and have a conference, improve. A lot of this shit is a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of excuses instead of us manning up and saying we got our ass whooped. The white man was shrewd enough to unify under the idea of white rulership. He was shrewd enough to unify under this ideal of white rulership by any motherfucking means necessary. If we got to lie, if we got to steal, if we got to kill, we got to deceive, anything to prove that we and our God rule this motherfucker. Same way, go to the Old Testament and pay attention to that motherfucker. Quit being a goofy nigga. Pay attention to that motherfucker. In that Bible, it is saying, it is proven that whoever you see him as your choice, believe the way the Jews see him. No doubt they believe without 100% a doubt that it's their God. So what? Wait. Let me just ask y'all a question, so I won't forget. So what are y'all saying? The white man, the Jews, all these motherfuckers, they stole the land. They stole all this shit they stole, but they even stole our God and convinced our God to work for them. Come on, niggas. Is that what y'all saying? The Yahweh and all these gods is really our God. And what happened is they convinced they didn't behooved our God to work for them and get him the advantage over us. Nigga, stop. Somewhere we, younger generation, if you get this, you're gonna have to wake up, nigga. Don't be like us. Because we sleep. We don't realize we've been bamboozled. We don't realize that our priests and motherfuckers in high places who was given high positions and high status help perpetuate white rule over niggas. You won't that we won't accept that, except in Christianity, in the mold, in the framework that they brought to us. It perpetuates white rule over niggas. We won't accept that, except in Islam. It perpetuates Arabic or whatever Middle Eastern rule over niggas. And then he will go and say, well, that was our religion. They just took it. Goddamn, they took everything, huh? They even took our God. Nigga, stop. Nigga, just think. Younger generation of those that can think. Nigga, stop and think, nigga. Stop and think for a second. A lot of this shit is not making sense. If you go all over this planet, you will see the melanated people are in a bad motherfucking situation. Why? Because the white people was shrewd enough to say, let's come together and take over this motherfucker. And take over this motherfucker. I wouldn't give a damn. You're not melanated with this white skin, because at one time the melanated people ruled the world. Now we do not. So what I'm saying is, are y'all gonna continue to say, "Oh, we the children of Israel and we went wrong"? So what about the Australian, what they call the Aboriginal people, that they finally bringing us, letting us know about? What are you gonna say, the Indian man? Time out, nigga. What happened to the Indian man? Are you going to say, and all these pictures popping up showing that the Indian man is a dark-skinned man? Without a doubt, everybody know this. Look at the West Indians. I ain't talking about the African West Indians. I'm talking about the West Indian with the long, pretty hair. I noticed these women in public. Are you what are they, who believed in the Great Spirit? The way they broke it down. What they went wrong with God too? With their Great Spirit, and that's why they ended up in the situation they in? Come on, niggas. Somebody got to make sense. Somebody got to be intelligent enough to pull back and say, this shit is not making sense. What happened? I'm going to ask y'all, please get in the comments and explain this shit to me, because I want to know, what did the Indian man go wrong with God too? And that's why the white man got him? Is that what happened? I'm just trying to figure this shit out, because we've been bamboozled. I'm trying to kill y'all, and nobody don't want to accept it. Young generation. If you get this, younger generation, youngin' thuggin', or youngin', however y'all want to call this shit, savage shit, whatever the fuck, nigga, y'all got to wake up. Don't be like us, nigga, because the shit we was told, we didn't know no better. And we refuse, just like, I understand the psychology behind this shit. When you're comfortable with something, or when you're used to doing something, it's hard to let that shit go. I dropped a video with, I think, Maya Angelou, about being a coward, saying the idea of being a coward, how did she explain this shit? She explained, you so used to doing something that and somebody invites you to stop doing it. because of that shit that you're doing is no good for you. It's not taking you to that high status. It's not taking you to your greatness. You hold on to that situation instead of letting go and moving on to the next situation. She said that is a coward. That is a coward in us all. That we all are cowards in certain situations. So what I'm trying to say is, these things that they didn't gave us, these ideas of why we're in the situation that we're in, it's a bunch of bullshit. What about the Indians, nigga? Are they the children of Israel? I mean, here goes some fun facts for you niggas. In the history that I've read, when the Indian man came in contact with the white man, a lot of them was, you know how the white man, when he lose hair, but he still wear that hair right there. The Indian man had never seen that shit. You need to think about that, nigga. You need to think about this, nigga. The Indian man had never, go study some history. He couldn't understand, why is the white man wearing his hair like the bald eagle? Why is this nigga doing this? He did not understand that the reason why the white man was wearing his hair like, because his hair wasn't growing right there. So here it is for you niggas that lose hair. I'm just saying, you got white people in you. That gene was not in the Indian gene. It is not, it might be now, but it was not in the Indian gene. That was a white gene. It was mainly in the white man. And when the Indian man came in contact with him, he didn't understand. Why the fuck is you wearing your hair like an eagle, nigga? I don't get this shit, because they had, Indians wore their hair long. And for you niggas that's trying to say you are the Indian, we are the Indians, nigga. Why is your hair the way it is, nigga? Elijah Muhammad, brother Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah, explained this shit. Because you was in Africa, if you put the same way, the sun, due to time of being over there, and it's so goddamn hot. Our hair used to be long like that. But being over there in the sun, just like the same way you take your hair and put it close to some heat, watch what happens to this shit gonna ball up, nigga. This shit is common sense, nigga. But a lot of shit they explain to us. The reason, the excuses, covering up our shame. You gotta pay attention to this shit. Covering up our shame. Instead of just admitting we got our ass whooped. So please tell me, nigga, get in the comments. Did the Indian people, did they go wrong with God? With their God, and that's why the white man got them? Did they do it? I'm just saying, niggas. Just somebody get in the comments and help me understand. Did the Aboriginals of Australia, did they the children of Israel too? And they went wrong with God, and God decided to punish them, and that's why they displaced over there on their own motherfucking land? Living poorer than a motherfucker. Let us go ask the pygmies in Africa that's kind of untouched behind a lot of this shit. It's some people in Africa that's really untouched by Christianity, Islam, all this bullshit. Can we go ask them what happened? Did they go wrong with God too? And that's what happened? The Indian people of India, East India, the Indian people, the dark-skinned people that's doing bad. What happened to them? The Siberians over there in Russia. What happened to them? The children of Israel, the people of Asia, the dark-skinned Asian, they got some, nigga. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I'm sorry to report this. If you don't know, here it is. They got some dark as me. Look like a goddamn Asian, but dark as me. You ever wonder why them Asians, if you look at them, if you really look at them, look at their nose and lip, a lot of them niggas look like niggas. That's where the term yellow man came from. That's why we call some women yellow. It come from them. The idea that you yellow, high yellow, it comes from them. You need to do some studying, nigga. So the question of the day is, nigga, did the Indian man go wrong with God, and that's why God punished him and let the white man take over them too? Did the Aboriginals of Australia too? Please get in the comments and explain this shit to me. I ain't gonna call you goofy. I want to call you goofy, but I want to say something to wake you up. Nigga, we been bamboozled. Nigga, you sleep. It's time to wake up. You have been bamboozled. Did the Australian man, the Aboriginals, did they go wrong with God and God punished them too? Please get in the comments.